answer as the West Delaware Hawks, with their 9-4 record overall, welcome in the Sabres of Central DeWitt, who are 3-9. The Hawks 6-2, good for second place in the WAMAC East Division, as the Sabres are bringing up the rear of the conference, 8th place, as they are sporting a record of 1-7. John and Bill, glad to have you back for another Friday night here inside Seedorf, as the Hawks and the Sabres here tonight. And the Hawks playing very good basketball. They continue that on Tuesday night, 71-47. They faced some adversity with Tyler Kelly and Derek Krugman, but other role players stepped up. That's always good to see, because you never know who's going to be healthy, who's going to be not sick here down this month stretch. You're going to need everybody able to pitch in and know the roles, and it was good to see that on Tuesday night for this team against Beckman, as they got that convincing road win over the Blazers.
Yeah, that was a good win to get on the road, but tonight's payback game. They lost a one-pointer down at DeWitt, about a month ago, and I'm pretty sure there's a vast majority of these kids have had this on this calendar for quite some time to come back and get a little redemption. That one that they've got in the WAMAC East was against the Hawks, and they want to get that one back.
Coach Uthoff has not let his team forget that. He talks about that in the pregame interview, which we'll get to shortly. It also could be a historic night here tonight, as Derek Krugman, the All-State junior, is only 23 points away of 1,000 career points, as he looks to become only the 5th ever West Delaware boys basketball player to become a part of that 1,000-point club, as Derek Krugman currently sitting with 977 points. He is number 5 in the list right now, ahead of John Carr and Adam Salo, as Derek Krugman, the senior, 23 points, and he'll have that 1,000 points tonight, as we hope he can get there. He's been averaging 22 points a night, so that would be a very good starting point for him there with those 22 points. He's been playing very, very good basketball. We'll hear from Coach Uthoff coming up, pregame show after this from KMCH Sports.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality pre-engineered building package.
Welcome back in. West Delaware boys basketball here tonight from Seedorf Gymnasium. The Hawks taking on the Sabres of Central DeWitt, second time around, as is the name of the game here for the east side of the conference. Now the Hawks second place after their commanding win on the road in Dyersville on Tuesday night, 71-47. Did a lot of things right in that game, and it starts with the defense. And this team now has won 7 of 8 games since that Central DeWitt loss there in early December. And this is the kind of defense you want your guys to be playing.
Yeah, I couldn't be more pleased with where we're at defensively. I think we're up to 7th in the state in points per game in 3A, which is that's where we should be. These guys, our system we put them in the right spot, and they do the rest. And we know defense normally travels. Beckman was interesting. We gave up 18 points in the first quarter, and then really put the clamps on them.
As Tuesday night, offensively, how did things go on that front?
Well, it was interesting because we had Tyler and Derek both in foul trouble sitting on the bench at the same time for the first time all season, and I didn't really like that feeling. But our secondary scorers played phenomenal. We got Kyle Kelly gave us 11, Trevor gave us 9, Gavin threw in 5, Drew had 5. And Dunstan had 5. I mean, our 3 through 8 really stepped their game up and held their own. Not only that, when we take Tyler and Derek off, we're really, really small. So we had Drew and Trevor and Dunstan guarding Beckman's size, and they did a phenomenal job on that. So I was really pleased with how we moved and how we shared it. And ultimately, I think each and every game that goes by, our secondary guys are really stepping up. They're really getting more comfortable, and certainly makes things easier down the stretch.
Team that's 3-9, Coach Frick and company. He's been in the league a long time, since taking over Western Dubuque in 2000. And here come the Sabres, a team that beat you the first go-around down in DeWitt on December 8th. with that 1-point game, as we talked about it then. Just one of those nights. He didn't play well on the road. They played well in a home atmosphere, and that was one of their wins so far in conference play. Now that you've had time to look at the tape, and now you look at them, what do you see now here in Central DeWitt this time around?
Well, I reminded the kids about probably close to 100 times that is DeWitt's only conference win. So we're using that as a little fuel. And Jeff's teams always play so hard, especially at home. His teams are going to compete. One thing you know, they're not going to back down from anybody. They're going to show up. They're going to play hard. They're going to come right at us, try to attack us off the bounce, and kind of get us out of position. Kind of watching film from the last time around is we're nowhere near the same team as what we were, the second week of the season, as we knew we would continue to make growth. But still, we got to take care of business. We've been playing really well, and like I said, DeWitt, they beat us last time. So they're confident. I know they have a couple of kids hurt tonight, but like I said, they're gonna show up and still give us their best shot tonight.
5-1 at home. Keep that home positive mojo rolling is always the goal when you're here on Seedorf.
Yeah, we've kind of turned into the tough place to play. We're getting a fantastic student section, and I don't think there's a wrestling meet tonight, so the wrestlers should be here and be rowdy. And our kids deserve this. We talk about that all the time. This is what part of being a high school athlete is all about, is to get to show up and play in front of a great home court. We've always had, for the last 2 to 3 years, we've always had the adult fans that are here supporting our team, and the guys that haven't been around the program are back in the gym now. And it's nice. Last year and this year we're starting to get students back in the gym, which our kids feed off that. Obviously, they're not very involved if our kids don't come out and bring it from the gate, but it's a fun process, and our guys deserve that.
Best of luck tonight. We'll talk to you later on.
Thanks, Chris.
Matt Utah, head coach of the West Delaware Hawks. We're back after this. We get things started here as the Hawks and the Sabres both on the floor now. Head coach Matt Utah in his 5th season at the helm of the Hawks, is 12th overall. As we are officially underway now at 7:44 on this Friday night. Hawks and the Sabres. Derek Krogman, Tyler Kelly, Kyle Kelly, Jared Harris, Drew Rubin at the 5 for the Hawks. B.J. Frick, the coach's son, Drew Kiter, Devin Hurdle, also Jeff Grau, and Mason Braddock are the officials here, the starters here for Central DeWitt. The officials, Jesse Freiberger, Bill Mock, and Isaiah Langrois. There's a shot attempted inside by Krogman. No good. He's fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
That foul on Jeff Grau, and he's the one that gave Derek Krogman a big fit down there. Did not start the game, came off the bench and led the team to 13 points down there. So good possession right off the bat to go right after him.
And there's a free throw up and good for Derek Krogman. Krogman averaging 22 points a game, 57% free throw shooter as a team. The Hawks 66%, 51% only for Central DeWitt. Second one is no good. Pinball's out. Central DeWitt will have the ball. Going left to right. Right side with it is Devin Hurdle. He's 6'2 junior now. Back left side. Now back up on top. Right side with it is Kiter. Driving Hurdle. Tyler Kelly defending him, and they send it back out to B.J. Frick, the son of head coach Jeff Frick, his 18th year overall, 10th year at Central DeWitt. That's his career record, 197 wins, 205 losses at Central DeWitt. 10th season, 105 wins, 113 losses. He spent 8 years at Western Dubuque. He was assistant for Phil Kramer before taking over the head job in 2000. Led the Bobcats in his first season to that state title in 2001 when they went a school program best 27-0. Here is going to be a travel. B.J. Frick inside. He says the baseline official, and we go back the other way. 1-0, Hawks have the lead.
And that was a great defensive possession there for the Hawks. They probably took a little over a minute off the clock, and thinking to myself, the longer they keep going in this possession, the turnover's waiting to happen. Exactly what did.
Jumper from 17, Tyler Kelly, book it. Kelly with his first bucket of the game, the second leading scorer, 17 points a game for Tyler Kelly. As he comes in tonight, 735 career points. He's 135 from Adam Salo, who's number 7 on the all-career list, I should say. As there's a shot inside and good for the Sabres as Frick gets it off the window and good for the first bucket for the Sabres. And it's 3-2 now. Hawks with the lead. Up top is Krogman. They'll dribble it. Now a handoff. Kelly, right side. Kyle Kelly, 4-3. No good. Too hard off the back of the rim. Coming down in the hands of Devin Hurdle. His guard over the timeline with it. And here's the errant pass that goes out of bounds, and we go back the other way. 3-2, 1 point lead, Hawks, 5:27 to go. Here in quarter number one.
Yeah, Hurdle was just walking over to his position, just walking with his back, and the pass came over there, didn't even realize it came, so his attention here the next time out. Two turnovers now on DeWitt.
Has his pocket picked. Make that a turnover for the Hawks there as Mason Braddock comes away with the steal. As coming in Central DeWitt, they have 63. The Hawks lead that category with 74. No good off the back of the rim. Hurdle with a three, top of the key. Backside rebound by Cole. Inside, Krogman up the window, and good. Derek Scott, 3 points. He needs 20 to reach 1,000. Play if that happens here tonight. Utah will take a timeout. Jeff Harper, the PA man, will make a quick announcement, and then we'll get back into play. But Pete, if it does happen tonight, 20 points shy is Derek Krogman to become the 5th player all-time 1,000 career points in West Delaware boys basketball. Pass inside, no good off the back of the rim, and it's tipped out by Krogman. Now B.J. Frick has it right away. 5-2, Hawks lead by 3 again, their largest lead of the night. 4:15 and counting, quarter one.
Yeah, Grau's just camping out in the middle, and it's fun to watch him in there. Derek's usually one of the biggest guys out there. Doesn't get pushed around, but Grau's doing a good job of really pushing him all over the place.
The pass from the baseline all the way out to mid-court and goes over the line for the over and back violation as Gavin Soppy and Trevor O'Reilly come in for the first time here tonight.
And with DeWitt out a couple starters, that's going to play into their substitution pattern here. He may not substitute quite as often. Down at DeWitt's first game, they had 32 of the 47 points came off the bench. And now some of those kids got to play.
Inside, no good. Rebounded by Frick. 5-2 Hawks, 3:45 and counting in quarter number one. We'll talk about Jeff Grau led the way with 13 points. Drew Kiter had 11 points down at DeWitt on December 8th of Friday night. And here's a foul going to be called. The baseline is called on the Hawks. Will be baseline inbounds for Central DeWitt. First foul called on Tyler Kelly.
Yeah, they were trying to drive the lane, and he just didn't get his feet set in there soon enough to be able to stop that drive. So first team foul.
All the way in, got it to go from a running layup in the middle of the lane. B.J. Frick, his second basket. He's got 4 points. Now all the way in on the other side. Derek Krogman puts it up. And good. 5 points for Krogman, 7-4.
Hawks got to look for that every time down court, as Derek is easily beating Grau down court. He's a big guy. It looks like he's an offensive tackle out there. Krogman, he just beat him down, and the Hawks are looking for him. Another stepped out of bounds. 4th turnover here now in the first quarter on DeWitt.
A baseline drive by Devin Hurdle as he stepped on the inline. And he'll go to the Hawks with a 7-4 lead. 3-point advantage, 3:06 to go here in quarter number one.
Dunstan Warner reports in as Kyle Kelly will take a break.
Tyler Kelly pulls up from 14 feet. Got it to go. Nothing but 9 line. Tyler Kelly, his second bucket of the game. He's got 4. And the Hawks lead by the largest advantage now of 5. 9-4, 2:40 and counting. Quarter number one. Driving in, dishing. Hurdle has it right side. Now back up top to Drew Kiter. Central DeWitt without 2 starters. Alex McAleer and Cam Steffens. There is a 3. Got it to go for the Sabres as Devin Hurdle gets his first bucket of the game. A 3-pointer there as for Hurdle. That's only his 4th 3 of the year. He's 4 of 6 now. As 70 of 227, around 30% Sabres are. The Hawks lead that category 38% coming in. And here is a basket inside. Good. And the
great spin move there by Krogman, and then they tried to stop him from getting in there. Did a nice job putting it off the glass and in. And Brant Peterson, who had just checked in for Grau, going to draw his first foul, team second.
As Krugman up and no good off the front of the rim. He's got 7 points. Tyler Kelly, as the Hawks got the rebound back. Krugman inside, turnaround move towards the lane, kicks it out. Gavin Sampi for a three, no good. Off the backboard, off the backside, rebounded by Central DeWitt. Hawks lead by 4, 11-7, 1:45 and counting. Here in quarter number 1. Frick up top, drives in, pulls up, passes left corner for a three, wide open, but no good there. Was number 3, Horst. And now Tyler Kelly came away with it off the running off the window. And good. His third field goal tonight. He's got 6 points. Hawks lead by the largest lead of 6 now, 13-7, 1:20 and counting. Here in the first quarter. All the way in, Frick off the window. And good. B.J. Frick. His third field goal of the night. He comes in the leading scorer since McAleer is out of the lineup being injured, as Frick averages 8 points a game. Krugman inside, no good. Awkward looking shot there, deflected off. A DeWitt player had something to do with that, right in his face. Lead by 4, 50 seconds and counting, quarter 1. Baseline drive, now kicking it out. Peterson. And now the guards will have it out front. Frick, now a drive. Peterson fumbles it towards the sideline. Tyler Kelly gets there and knocks it away, but B.J. Frick will come up with it. 35 seconds and counting. Frick now will go all the way in, put it up amongst traffic. A jump ball called as the Hawks were able to get their hands on the basketball as Frick was up in the air. Ball will stay with the Sabres.
And he was pretty emphatic with that call, too, so he must have really had the great angle. From here, it looked like he got hammered a little bit, but he must have had a great angle there to be able to call the jump ball.
Snuck their hand in there on the basketball, says the baseline official. Central DeWitt basketball, 25 seconds and counting. Here in this first quarter, 13-9. And this is going to be a foul called up top. Trying to pick the pocket of Frick was Trevor O'Reilly. Instead, he'll get his first foul.
Yeah, he called that quick. I'm not sure how much body he got. They've had a lot of other contacts, a lot worse than that. But that's probably one of those things, not right in front of the official. He's probably not going to get away with too many of those.
13-9 Hawks, 20 seconds and counting here in this first quarter. Mason Braddock passes it off to Frick, now left side. Horst, now left corner three, no good off the back of the rim, attempted there. And it'll go out of bounds, and the Hawks thought they should have had that one. Now the official's going to meet and saying, going the other way. The side official came in and overturned him. Said, nope, I saw it off of purple. 13-9, 5.1 to go here in the first. Dunstan Werner just checking in as getting over the timeline. Gavin Sampi, a foul going to be called inside the right wing as harassing defense was called there. Mason Braddock will get the foul, his third, team number 3. Now Sampi inbounds up top, and Braddock throws it the length of 3/4 court. And that's the way our first quarter comes to a close. Hawks by 4, 13-9, West Delaware over Central DeWitt. This is boys basketball, West Delaware style from KMCH Sports.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC. And nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
A long two by Tyler Kelly as the Hawks get the ball to start the second quarter. Now Derek Krogman comes away with the ball. Almost got the basket to go. He's fouled and over the line to shoot two.
Yeah, another turnover there, and he got it out quickly. And then he's quick enough, and he's good enough ball handlers down there. Just took it right down straight to the hole. Got the foul, almost got it to fall in. Fouls on Mason Braddock. That'll be his second, team's fourth.
7:23 to go here in the second quarter. Krugman up, rattles around, and plumps on down. Has 8 points now on the night here for Derek Krugman. He needs just 15 now to reach 1,000 points. The second one. Up and no good off the front of the rim. Central DeWitt coming away with the rebound. And the Sabres bring it up in the form of B.J. Frick, right side. Now back up top. Frick has it. Tyler Kelly guarding the offensive player, Drew Kiter. And backside rebound, Jared Harris passes ahead to Tyler Kelly. 4-3. Got it to go. Tyler Kelly got the three to go. And the Hawks lead by 10, 19-9. 6:52 here to go here in the second quarter. The 10-point advantage for the Hawks. A 30-second timeout as we will keep it right here, 19-9.
That was a quick 6-0 run right here in the first little over a minute of the second quarter. Tyler Kelly 5 for 5 from the field, with one of those being a three-pointer. He's quickly got 11 points in the contest. Derek Krogman with 8. They're the only two Hawks that have scored so far, but that's that 1-2 punch that they've had all year long. 19 points, and the two guys have them both.
The Hawks and the Sabres, 6 wins for each of these teams in the last 12 meetings. Last time the Sabres have won here, come back December 13th, 2013, here at Cedar, 57-41, Central DeWitt with the win. Before the win earlier in the year for Central DeWitt, the Hawks had won 5 in a row, dating back to 2015. 10-point lead here, the largest of the night for the Hawks. 19-9, 6:20 and counting here in the second quarter. Up top, now driving in, left corner three. Horst, no good, airballs it in front of the rim, right in the middle of the lane. Krogman snares the rebound. Harris pulls up, now passes left side to Kyle Kelly. Speaking of Derek Krogman and rebounds, as he's going for 1,000 points tonight, he's going to become the all-time rebounder this year as well. He's only 53 coming in tonight from B.J. Hermson, who's the all-time rebounder in West Delaware boys basketball history with 735 in his 3 seasons played. There's a shot missed, no good. Central DeWitt will come away with it going left to right. Derek Krogman will have a chance to have a hand in all the records except probably the block shots. Here Adam Salo dominating numbers of block shots in his playing days. As from 98 to 01, 214 career. He had 94 in just one season, the 2001 campaign. This ball's lost out of bounds by the Sabres, and the Hawks will get it back here going right to left with a 10-point lead. 19-9, 5:30 to go, quarter 2.
And the Hawks have an opportunity here just to kind of really separate themselves here in the second quarter. Have held them scoreless here for the first 2.5 minutes.
As a shot inside, no good by Krogman, rebounded by Central DeWitt. As another new face in there, Easton Necker, substitute for Coach Frick and company. Hawks have a 10-point lead, 5:06 and counting here in this second quarter. Top with it is Braddock. Passes off right side. It's deflected away by Kyle Kelly on the 3 attempt by Kiter. And the Hawks have it. Tyler Kelly. Now to Rubina. Rubina left-handed hit by dribble up top. Sharp pass, left side, left wing. Harris for a 3, no good. Rebounds out front side, and Kiter has it for the Sabres. 19-9, 10-point lead, 4:40 and counting here in quarter 2.
Both teams have just really gone cold here the last couple of minutes. Hawks got that quick 6-0 spurt. First minute of the second quarter. There's another turnover.
Derek Krogman comes away with it. Gets it to Kelly. Kyle over the timeline, right side. Now inside. Krogman drives baseline. And going to have a little hand check foul called there on Central DeWitt. Call it number 30.
30, yeah, I think Necker got it. Trying to keep Krogman from driving. That's tough.
Not an easy chore, no.
Derek's going to sit out along with Drew as Dunstan Werner and Trevor O'Reilly come in.
As up top, O'Reilly, right side, Harris. Now Werner. 10-point lead still for the Hawks. 4:10 and counting, second quarter. Up top. Eloian O'Reilly. Nice aggressive contact. Two other purple shirt bodies up in the air with him. One of them get the foul call as O'Reilly will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Necker just got his second one real quick. That's team 6. But great drive there by Trevor O'Reilly. You can see it from here. That lane just kind of opened up, and I was hoping he's going to take that down the middle. He did take it strong. Go to the line, shoot two. Misses the first one. The Hawks have a little trouble here at the free throw line tonight. They were just 1 for 3 in the first quarter. And 1 for 3 here in the second quarter, so struggling just a little bit. They sent Jeff Grau back out here. So the big wide body going to go out there and be battling Derek Krogman here. Riley going to the line here to shoot the second free throw. Shot is up. No good as well. Rattles around and out. DeWitt bringing the ball across half court.
Left side with it is Devin Hurdle. He drives. O'Reilly on him. Nice move inside. Dances off the back of the rim, but Grau gets a rebound inside. Put back up. He is fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot two. As Jeff Grau on the line for his first time. Grau comes in, the fourth leading scorer on the roster, 6.4 a night. He is a 45% free throw shooter. As the Sabres average 60 points, they average 48 points a game, I should say. They give up 57 points a game. The Hawks averaging 60 points a contest, and they have given up 51 points a game. Their defensive numbers puts them number 7 in Class 3A in the state. As Grau, going to be a lane violation call on Central DeWitt. The first one was no good. Second one was good, but the lane violation cancels it off. As Grau 0 for 1 on the night now. Here for the free throw line. 10-point lead for the Hawks. 3:40 and counting here in the first half of play. From Werner to Soppy. We'll try to get a West Delaware girls update. They're down into it tonight. Taking on the Lady Sabres. Up top is Wubita. Now passes back to Werner. And this one is going to be contact, but it's going to go out of bounds. And the Hawks are down 14-9 after 1 quarter, and 4 Hawks starters have 2 fouls. Wow. After
like
1
physical
quarter.
game. Woo.
My goodness.
Be a lot of free throw shot in that first half.
Krogman has it now left side. But the Hawks still lead by 10. Haven't seen much scoring here in a little bit. Here's a top of the key 3. Got it to go. Dunstan Werner adds to the point total. As Werner with the 3 ball. 22-9 now. As the 13-point lead, the largest of the game. Dunstan Werner, his 4th 3, 4 of 9 now on the season. As 37% coming in. Hawks come back away with it. Krogman, unselfish pass right side. Werner back up top. Now Wubita swings it. Kelly. And there is another 3. Dunstan Werner, top of the key, left alone. Werner buries the 3 ball. And a timeout, Coach Frick and the Sabres. 32nd timeout. And a 25-9 lead now. 16-point advantage, the biggest. And the Hawks trying to blow this one wide open.
Yeah, they got a quick 6-0 lead. Then they went a little over 3 minutes, so neither team scored. And now Werner with back-to-back threes off the bench. Only had 3 all year long. He's got 2 here in less than a minute. And a 12-0 run here in this second quarter. And you talked about Hawks defense, 7th in Class 3A. First 2-3 games of the year, they weren't there, anywhere near there. So they've done a tremendous job here over the last month or so and really got there where Coach Utah likes it. They've set school records the last 2 years for defensive average. So just as he was talking that they would back in November.
Sabres come back with the ball here, going left to right. Hawks 25-9. Frick with it, left side. Now he passes it out. Hurdle. Started by Werner. 16-point Hawk lead, 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. This is going to be thrown out of bounds. As Frick not able to get to that ball in time on the sideline, will go back the other way. Another turnover for the Sabres.
Yeah, the Hawks, they're getting at defense. They're really doing a nice job, man-to-man defense. When they set some screens, they're doing a nice job of working off the screens, great communication, and great defense here. Shot blocked there. Tyler Kelly goes in, gets a block from the backside. DeWitt with the rebound.
Up top, Frick just goes right into the defender and got it to go. Frick will go to the line for three-point play. Drew Rubin that was in the way. He gets called for the foul as Frick showing a little frustration there. He got that one to go and counted the basket emphatically along with the official. He'll have one more. 25-11. 1:41 to go here in the second quarter. This one skims around out left side. Krugman gathers the board. And the Hawks 25-11 now. 1.5 to go in the second quarter. Krugman, short corner. Working his way around Grau. The contact called on Mr. Grau. Jeff Grau will pick up his second foul.
Well, and if he leans on you, there's a big body that's leaning on you. That's what the referee called it. Geez, he's really leaning into him. And Derek was going to beat him to the line and probably get a bucket, but called the foul first. Pull the line and shoot the bonus.
And no good off the front of the iron there by Derek Krugman.
Krugman just 2 for 6 from the free throw line tonight.
As here's a jumper from 12 feet out. No good. Hard off the back of the rim by Mason Braddock. 25-11. The Hawks with the advantage. 1:05 and counting here in the second quarter of play. Up top with the Soppy. Right side to Werner. Now Kelly. Left side, Rubina. Soppy surveying. It's Soppy, Krugman, Werner, Rubina, and Tyler Kelly. Here's a three. No good. Off the back of the rim by Derek Krugman. 4 of 9 for the three-point line now on the season. Made his first three earlier in the season. There is a shot up and good for Central DeWitt.
Yeah, Devin Hurdle beat the Hawk defense down there. DeWitt found him. Got a good pass down there off the glass and in. So too easy a bucket there for DeWitt.
To a 12-point lead now. Hawks 25-13. 30 seconds and counting. A spin around move. Yep, contact and got it to go. Tyler Kelly adds another basket. He's got 5 field goals inside the three-point line tonight. The Hawks have 2 threes, both off the right hand of Dunstan Werner. As Kelly goes to the line for his first time. Tyler's an 80% free throw shooter. He made his commitment to Mount Mercy University. He'll play for Aaron Jennings and the Mustangs starting next fall. There is a free throw up and good for Kelly. He's got 11 points.
All right, will come in for Tyler.
Kyle Kelly is in. He joins Krugman, Soppy, Werner, and Rubina. 20 seconds and counting. 28-13 Hawks. Back by 15. Their largest lead of the game is 16. And up top with his Hurdle. Inside, Hurdle, no good. Bounce off the front of the rim. It's batted out by Krugman. Here's a three at the buzzer. Got it to go. And that is Tucker Kinney, who played sophomore ball, getting moved up his first varsity career points right there, and a three at the buzzer for his first varsity basket. And he has himself 3 points and cuts the lead to 12. 28-16 is our score here at halftime. Hawks lead by 12. Take a timeout. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area Athletes and coaching staff continue American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Well, it's not the 8 o'clock train coming in. It's the West Delaware Annual Light Show with the music in the background here at Seedorf Gymnasium as the light show performers. Their third routine is they are putting on a good show for all the attendees coming here the last couple of weeks to ball games as the annual light show, as each getting a rose now from the, I'm guessing, parents. And the light show girls, and there's a few boys out there this year as well taking part in the annual light show. As not the regular coaching, right? She retired?
She retired, yeah. She retired. Mary Jane Fetter.
Yes, Fetter.
She did it for 20-some years. She did a tremendous job, and these girls are following in their footsteps.
They had some former light show alum and some parents step up and help out, and they're able to have the light show this year, and we've seen it now a few times, and it just keeps on going. Not as many in numbers involved this year, but still they put on a nice show here at halftime, 28-16. We'll try to get a halftime score from DeWitt as the West Delaware girls were trailing at the end of the first quarter last check. And that one down in DeWitt, 14-9 after one quarter. 28-16 here in favor of the West Delaware Hawks. They jumped out to a 13-9 first quarter lead, and then they outscored Central DeWitt 15-7 in that second frame for a 12-point halftime lead. As the Hawks led by Tyler Kelly, he's got 11 points, 8 for Derek Krogman, 6 for Dunstan Warner, 3 in the scoring column, and the Hawks have 2 threes, both off the right hand of Dunstan Warner. For Central DeWitt, they only have 3 scores as well. 8 points for B.J. Frick, leading the way with 3 two-point field goals in the first quarter, 2 in the second. 5 points for Devin Hurdle and a 3 for Tucker Kinney at the buzzer. 2 threes on the night for the Sabres. Hawks doing a lot of good things, Billy.
Yeah, they are. And the only thing that they're not doing well tonight, in my opinion, is that free throw line. And boy, that's one thing where they got to pick it up, because as you get into some close games, some competition where it's going to mean something here coming up for the Hawks, free throws is where you can win or lose some games. And the Hawks, they're only shooting 66% from the line as a team, and only just 3 out of 7 there tonight. But first half, great numbers here. 8 out of 12 from two-point range, 66%. That's a good number. 3 out of 8, 37% from the three-point line. That's an average. That's a good number. But just 3 out of 7 from that free throw line. That's almost their lowest shooting percentage. 2 turnovers, both of them in the first half. An error-free second quarter by the Hawks. Matt's going to love that number. Only 2 turnovers in that first half. For Central DeWitt, first half, they were 5 out of 9 from two-point range, 2 out of 8 from behind the three-point line, 41% shooting, 0 for 2 on their free throw attempt, 16 points. They had 9 turnovers, 4 in the first quarter, 5 in the second quarter. Ironically enough, each team only has 3 people that scored, and that's kind of a little bit of an unusual thing. Hawks, Tyler Kelly, 14, Derek Krogman, 8, and Dunstan Warner, 6. For DeWitt, B.J. Frick has 8, Devin Hurdle, 5, and Tucker Kinney with that three-pointer right before half. So tremendous first half defensively for the Hawks, and just a nice workmanlike offense that first half. So see if they continue that in the second half.
Largest lead for the Hawks has been 16 so far in this ball game. A couple other girls' finals from around the area tonight. Northland stays unbeaten as they take care of East Buchanan. A close game. East Buchanan was within 4 or 5 at the end of the first quarter and pushed the Lynx tonight, but Northland able to get the win 53-28 in Winthrop tonight. Elsewhere, girls' final, Maquoketa Valley over Edco by the score of 64-31. We'll get more finals throughout the night. We'll take a check of that West Delaware girls game down in DeWitt when we come back. As we are almost set for the third quarter, we'll step out and be back right after this from KMCH Sports.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Nice turnaround jump hook by Jeff Grau in the middle of the lane. 2 points for Grau now tonight. And the Sabres have cut it to 10, 28-18. Hawks by 10 points. They're led by 4 at the first quarter break and 12 at halftime. As we're underway in this third quarter, as the Sabres got the ball first going right to left. 17-footer, Derek Krogman knocks it down. He's got 10 points. He needs 13 more to become the 1,000-point man, the 5th all-time for West Delaware boys basketball. B.J. Hermson, the number 1 leading scorer. Todd Closeman, Casey Ditch, John Nagel, who reached that feat last year. And Krogman looks to become the 5th ever in West Delaware boys basketball history, as he just needs those 13 points. The average is 22. He needed 23 coming into tonight. 30-18. Hawks by 12. 6.5 to go. Here's a pass right side. Fumbled. And a near travel, but nothing called as Grau got it away. And inside to Drew Kiter and got the 2-pointer. And it's a 10-point lead. 30-20 now.
Yeah, and a nice 4-0 jump here for DeWitt. Brings it back to a 10-point contest. So the Hawks going to have to get that intensity back here that they had the first half.
And here's an offensive foul called on Kyle Kelly. Kelly drove in aggressively and picks up his first foul.
Yeah, he drove into a double team, and and he's a freshman. You're going to have some of that stuff. He drew a second defender over there, and he could have just stopped, took a nice little 8-footer, but trying to be aggressive, go to the hole. You can't fault him for that, but good defense there by DeWitt.
Update from DeWitt. The West Delaware girls are down by 5, 24-19 Central DeWitt at halftime. Down at Central High School in DeWitt tonight. The basket on the other side for the Sabres.
B.J. Frick drives down the left side of the lane, puts it up, rolls around a couple, 2-3 times before it goes down. But 6 quick points here for DeWitt here in the third quarter.
Frick has himself 10 points. 30-22, an 8-point lead just like that. And here's a top of the key 3. Got it to go. Jared Harris books it to the top of the key. His first bucket for Jared Harris. That is his 15-3 of the game, of the year, I should say. 15 of 49. Coming in around 30%. As a team, the Hawks 38%. As the 11-point lead now. Hawks have led by as much as 16. Here's another near travel. Throwing it up is Grau. It goes out of bounds off of West Delaware. It'll stay Central DeWitt basketball.
Well, there's a lot of physicalness in this basketball game. And when Derek Krogman gets pushed backwards, Grau, he's a big boy. He's all of 260 to 280. He's a big boy out there. And he did a little spin move on there and moved Krogman.
33-22. As up top with his hurdle. Guarded by Kyle Kelly. Takes him off the dribble, but loses the ball, goes back and gets it out to Frick. BJ, center steps, now crossover dribble, sends it out top. Son of head coach Jeff Frick. BJ Frick is one of the seniors on this team, 6 seniors, 12 juniors, and 2 sophomores for Central DeWitt. The Hawks have 10 seniors, 4 juniors, and 2 freshmen. Ball is tapped out of bounds for the Hawks. It will stay Central DeWitt basketball. Central DeWitt, also a Class 3A school, of course. There are 53 students bigger than the Hawks. Enrollment number 403 for Central DeWitt. The Hawks have a beds number of 350. Hawks have a 5-1 home record. Central DeWitt looking for their first road win. They're 0-6. 3-8 overall to WAMAC. Hawks are 7-4 overall to WAMAC. Second place in the east side. Central DeWitt is 8th place. Here is contact inside. Krogman going for a shot. He got it to go, but it's not going to count. On the 4th foul first, but Jeff Grau is called. That'll be his 3rd.
Yeah, that's some great positioning with the feet and hips by Derek Krogman. He had perfect shape on there. Grau was trying to push him to get away from there, and they got the ball into him, but got called for the foul before he could get the ball up.
And there's a basket good by Krogman, and he'll go to the line. for
great assist on that inbounds pass.
2-point play. Who had it?
Krogman got the shot, but Gavin Soppy threw the ball inbounds.
The assist by Soppy. Krogman on the line for a 3-point play.
B.J. Frick draws the foul for DeWitt, his first team second.
As Krogman, no good, spun around and popped out. Now reach-in foul from behind, call on Kyle Kelly, reaching into the cookie jar when Mom said no, as Sabres will go back the other way. 35-22, 13-point lead, 4:22 to go.
That foul on Kyle Kelly, his team second here in the second half.
13-point advantage. There's a nice steal by Gavin Soppy. Picked the pocket right at the timeline, now all the way in, off the window, and good. Soppy gets his first bucket of the game. Gavin, the junior, comes in averaging 3.5 a contest. Hawks back up by 15, 37-22, just under 4 minutes to play, third frame.
And that's what he loves to do coming off the bench. Coach Usoff loves it when he comes in. He's a defensive catalyst.
Oh, stolen away by Krogman. And the Hawks will bring it up. Soppy pushes it ahead. Tyler Kelly left wing. Shot fake. Now puts it on the floor. Kelly inside of Krogman. Turnaround jump. Hook. Can't get it to go. He's fouled. Will have 2 shots.
Yeah, there again, Krogman getting good position in there. Tyler Kelly gave him a good feed, and they know he's a left-hander, likes to spin that way, so he spun the other way and put the shot up right-handed, but just a little bit short off the front of the rim. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
12 points on the night. He needs 11. Make that 10 for 1,000 career points for Derek Krogman. Gets the first one. He'll have one more. 38-22. 3:36 to go here in the third. Hawks now match their largest lead of the game at 16. Second free throw by Krogman. Up and no good. Off the left side. Rebounded by the Sabres' Brant Peterson. And Frick brings it up top of the key. Drives in, jump stop, passes off. Yep, that's a shuffle of the feet. Travel called on Peterson. We go back the other way. Hawks by 16. Trevor O'Reilly will come in. Kyle Kelly will take a breather. O'Reilly will join Soppy, Werner, Krogman, and Tyler Kelly. The 5 for the Hawks right now with 3:20 and counting. Third quarter, 38-22.
Good screen there set by Derek Krogman.
17-footer, book it for Tyler Kelly. He's got 13 points on the night at timeout for the Sabres. A full timeout it is. Hawks lead by 18 now. Largest lead of the night. We'll take it with them. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
John and Bill back with you along with studio producer Ashley Bramey back on East Main Street here in Manchester. We're up the road of field blocks inside West Delaware High School as the Hawks leading this one by 18, 40-22, 2:50 and counting here in the third. Riley to Werner, now left block. Krogman,
triple team.
Yep, 3 purple jerseys there. Back in, one-on-one. Now a double team comes, gets it up, no good. Yeah, that's just going to be out of bounds off of Central DeWitt, off the leg of Peterson, who is chasing that ball down. Good active hands by Dunstan Werner at the last second. He hit it off the legs of Peterson. It'll stay Hawks basketball going left to right. 40-22, 2:37 to go here in the third. Up top with it is Werner. Now Krogman, right box. Get past the left corner. O'Reilly kicks it out to Stompy. Now inside to Krogman. Double team. He kicks it out. O'Reilly. Now the jumper from 14 feet. Got it to go. Inside the left elbow. Trevor O'Reilly gets his first bucket of the night. with 2:10 and counting here. The Hawks lead by 20, their largest lead of the night. Trevor O'Reilly averages 4.3 a night. As his efforts in that game the other night, he had 9 points in that win over Beckman in Dyersville Tuesday night. Here's a shot, no good. Tyler Kelly clears the board. O'Reilly thought about a three, but he'll pass it inside to Krogman instead. Krogman, all kinds of contact, off the window and good. Reverse layup with his right hand. Krogman off the window and good. 8 points away is Derek Krogman to 1,044-22. A 22-point lead now, the largest of the night with 1:30 and counting here in the third quarter. This is Hurdle all the way in, passes off, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Soppy, the baseline official says. Two subs will come in here. Easton Necker and Colby Horst are in the lineup for the Sabres. Hawks lead 44-22, 1:25 of the clock, third quarter. Inside, and Trevor O'Reilly able to get his hands on that one as out of bounds as the call will stay Central DeWitt basketball. Frick throws it out top. Now Tucker Kenny, the sophomore. There's a blocking body contact call there on Tyler Kelly. Good sportsmanship by B.J. Frick. Helps out, just picks up Kelly right off the ground, helps him out. As the foul on Tyler, it'll be his second, team number 3.
Yeah, Tyler did a good job of anticipating that spin move, but didn't quite get there quick enough and set with his feet. But right idea to try to draw that charge.
Frick has it up top, the left-handed hip-high dribble for the Jim Rapp, the coach's son, B.J. Frick. 3-sport athlete at Central DeWitt. The 6'2" senior. This ball is knocked away. Warner comes up with it, and then it's going to be lost. As Warner was dribbling it, he ran into a defender and then lost it out of bounds off his hip. The Sabre basketball going right to left. Couple subs come in here. 3 to be exact. Tyler Kelly, Stompy, and O'Reilly are out. In for the Hawks. Harris, Werner, also Krogman, Wubina, and Kyle Kelly are the 5 right now. 45 seconds and counting here in the third. 44-22. Baseline drive. Stepping out of bounds is Easton Necker. And the Hawks will get another turnover for the Sabres.
Yeah, Derek did a nice job of cutting off that baseline. Necker had nowhere to go except to be a step out of bounds there. So 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Third quarter, excuse me.
That's right. Up top now inside. Spin around. Move. Krogman off the front of the rim and got it to go.
6 points away.
9 points in this third quarter. 17 points. 6 away from 1,000 is right as a travel there called on Tucker Kenny. And we go back the other way. Score update after 1 quarter of play. Edco and Maquoketa Valley tonight. Edco leading Maquoketa Valley in boys action 17-11. Mac Valley girls won earlier tonight 64-31. North Lynn girls a winner 53-28 over East Buchanan tonight. Cascade 58, Durant 19. There's a deep 3 from the Dundee area. No good at the buzzer. Kyle Kelly comes up just short off the front of the rim. And 46-22 is our third quarter score. To the fourth quarter we go. Hawks commanding lead at home. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio-video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936. Online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Back into Seedorf Gymnasium. First of 2 West Delaware games, boys style for you this weekend. We'll have the Hawks take on the Go Hawks of Waverly Sherlock tomorrow afternoon, around 1:45 from the Wells Fargo Advisor Shootout Boys Rivalry Saturday. There's a nice move inside. Krogman can't get it to go, but he was fouled by Easton Necker. His second foul on Necker, and Krogman will go back to the line to shoot 2. As Bill talked about earlier, 1 of 3 in each of the first 3 quarters from the free throw line. So just 3 made, 3 of 9, and now another miss there by Krogman, struggling for the free throw line. We've seen this at times, a 57% free throw shooter on the season for Derek Krogman, but he more than makes up for it with his other scoring and what he does offensively. And there's 2 misses there, 6 points away. Krogman from 1,000. He misses 2 more free throws. The Hawks lead by 4. There's a 3 from the right side. There's Tucker Kinney, second 3 of the night. A sophomore playing up because of the injuries to 2 starters, Alex McAleer and Cam Steffens tonight. As Steffens a wrist injury, he's missed the last 4 games. Alex McAleer was injured at the end of the Solon game Tuesday night. Landed hard on his elbow and has a crack in his elbow, unfortunately. There's the ball knocked away. Central DeWitt comes away with it. And it's a 46-25 lead. Now, a 21-point lead has been as much as 24 here tonight for the Hawks.
And that 3-pointer by Kenny the last night. Barry just fired another one. Range on those.
No good off the front of the rim. Central DeWitt chases down the rebound. Driving in, now kicking out. Hurdle has it. All the way in. A jump stop. No good. Front side rebound by Rubina. The shot missed by Easton Necker. O'Reilly up top to Rubina. Now Kelly. Krogman setting a screen up top. Here's a jumper from Kyle Kelly. No good. Too strong off the back of the rim and off of Krogman. It will go back the other way. Central DeWitt basketball as Gavin Soppe and Tyler Kelly will come in for Harris and Rubina. Those 2 join O'Reilly, Krogman, and Kyle Kelly. Hawks lead 46-25, 6:20 and counting here in quarter number 4. Frick back up top to Hurdle, guarded by O'Reilly. Hurdle back in the lane, dishes out. Here's a 3 by Kenny, no good. Front side rebound. Oh, my, just took it away. Kenny just grabbed it away from Gavin Soppe, and the sophomore has now 7 points, 8 points on the night. 2 threes and a 2-point field goal there for Tucker Kenny. One of the sophomores for this Central DeWitt team. The sophomores from Central DeWitt won 45-27 earlier tonight. The freshman game has started at 4:30. The freshman won 55-27. And there, what do we got there?
Travel. Kyle Kelly tried to drive down the middle lane. Got kind of knocked off balance a little bit, lost balance and knocked foul down. And no foul call, but called him for travel.
46-27, 5.5 to go here in the 4th quarter. Up top with it. Now right side into Grau from the right side. B.J. Frick overled his postman and out of bounds. Turnover there for the Sabres. 46-27 Hawks. The lead with 5.5 to go in this contest. Left side, Soppe. Back up top, Derek Krogman. For a 3. Got it to go! Derek Krogman with a 3 ball. He's 3 points away from 1,000. 49-27. Wouldn't that be ironic if you give another 3 to do it?
That'd be away.
Kelly all the way in. No good. Left is short, right side. For Derek Krogman, that's only his 5th career of his whole varsity career. All 5 of them coming this year. He's 5 of 10, 50% from three-point land. All of them coming in this junior campaign for the talented All-Stater Derek Krogman. 287 points coming in. Tonight he had 426 as a sophomore, 264 as a freshman. 977 coming in tonight. He's 3 points away from 1,000 now. 49-27, just under 5 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. Soppe over the timeline. Guarded by Braddock. Here is Krogman for another 3. No good. That was an awkward-looking shot. It was off the mark.
I think he was thinking the same thing. We were what a way to
I wonder if he knows.
Yeah, I'll bet he does.
Coach Uthoff did not tell him. He didn't know if he knew or not before the game. And by the look at that shot, you think he knows, though.
Yeah.
Be interesting to find out. We'll talk to him after the game. If the record happens with 3 points away, one would think Grau gets called for the body contact there, and he's not happy with that call. That's number 4 on Grau. Team foul number 5 on Central DeWitt, 3 on the Hawks, 49-27, 4:32 to go here in the fourth. Krogman for a 3. Can it be? No, rims off the backside. Kelly for the rebound. Tyler Kelly traveling called on the far side, and we go back the other way, Central DeWitt basketball. So Derek Krogman.
He's had 3 3-pointers. He's got to know.
That's what I'm thinking.
He's got to. He doesn't shoot 3-pointers like that. He's got to know.
He wants to get this over with. As there's a deep 3 from the left side. That time downtown Delhi from Tucker Kinney. His third 3 of the game, the sophomore making his varsity debut here tonight. 49-30, 19-point lead. 4:05 and counting here in the fourth. Krogman. Werner, now Krogman for another 3. And it is no good. Bounces off backside, rebounded by Central DeWitt. And the Sabres going right to left. Here's a right wing 3. No good. Rebounded by Krogman. Grau got it. Put it up. Backside rebound. No good on the shot. Rebound by O'Reilly. 49-30. Krogman inside. Spin around move. Put it up and good. 1 point away for Derek Krogman. 51.
Make a 3-pointer, get inside, get that 2-pointer.
That's right. 51-30. Do what you do best.
Do what you do best, exactly.
51-30 is the score. Up and good that time
by Drew McNamara,
who checked in moments ago, number 4, McNamara. And here's Krogman.
Grau's up, fouled out.
Out of bounds as Grau will commit his 5th foul. He'll foul out with 2 points. As Jeff Grau, the junior, has fouled out. 51-32. Derek Krogman sitting at 22 points.
That's just the 16th foul, so he won't go to the free throw line, so they'll have the ball in bounds. Gavin Soppy, last time they had this, they gave him a nice little feed, got an assist on the inbound, so see what will happen here on this inbound play.
Look for Krogman here for history, trying to become the 5th ever. Behind Hermsen, Klosterman, Ditch, Nagel. As Soppy gets it to Krogman. Krogman, right block. The little jump hook, no good off the back of the rim. Soppy fighting for the rebound, but too much contact from behind. An on-top foul called on Gavin Soppy, as he'll be whistled for that one. It's only his first.
Yeah, his first, team's 4th.
It's the 4th foul for the Hawks, 6 on the other side for Central DeWitt. 51-32, 3 minutes and counting here in this 4th quarter. Driving in and losing the ball. Soppy now over the timeline. Soppy going to slow it up, left wing. Skip pass to Kelly for a 3. Right side, got it to go. Tyler Kelly for the 3 ball. And the Hawks, 54-32, the 22-point lead. And a foul call on the other end.
Soppy is going to get called for second, yep.
Number 5 on the Hawks will be baseline, sideline.
Keegan Colbert coming in for the Hawks. Tyler Kelly's probably done for the evening.
Great effort by Tyler Kelly. 16 points on the night.
Brandon Engelken also coming in. Trevor O'Reilly taking a seat.
Engelken has scored 1 varsity point as one of the seniors. And now another steal back for Central DeWitt. Getting that one off the window is Jacob Townsley, a senior.
Dunstan Orna is going to get called for that foul, his first. Team 6th.
Townsley up and good. They'll have one more. And there it is. The second one is good as well. Krogman needs just 1 point here. 4,000, 54-34, 20 points is the advantage for the Hawks. 54-34 into Krogman, right block. Up, off the window, there it is! A timeout coming. Derek Krogman with the 2-pointer. He has 1,001 points now. Derek Krogman, the 5th 1,000 career point getter in West Delaware boys basketball history. And the crowd, some of the crowd was aware, but Jeff Harper, the PA man, making the announcement. Derek Krogman being presented the game ball by Matt Uthoff there. He'll get to keep it. He's going to throw it up in the stands to his parents, maybe staying in front and getting a standing ovation. Derek Krogman, number 5 on the 1,000-point career list in all of West Delaware boys basketball as he comes out and takes a seat with the ball. The Hawks with the 22-point lead, 56-34. What a moment there in the history of boys basketball here.
You know, the really cool part about it is Coach Frick kind of allowed it to happen. You don't see a stoppage of the game. The DeWitt parents over there stood up.
Classy.
Very, very cool.
Long time conference opponents going back to 2003 WAMAC Conference, and that's what it's about, having respect for each other. And for a tremendous athlete like Derek Krogman. There's a nice rebound and a putback by Logan Wynn, who just checked into the ball game moments ago, as the Hawks have the 58-34 lead now, back to 24, the largest of the game. 24 points on the night, so 1,001 career points now.
Logan Waller in for the Hawks now. Hunter Zeeser also in.
140 and counting here in the fourth. This one's knocked away and taken by Central DeWitt through McNamara. Comes up with it. He drives all the way in, lost it. Keegan Colbert now comes away with it. Now Colbert gets it back after it was batted away. Now a travel called there as
the ragged part of the game here.
That is that who was that?
Logan Woolert.
Woolert.
Sophomore coming in. Whoop, there we go. We had 6 guys out there for a minute.
58-34 Hawks, 1:28 to go.
Bryce Tucker in for the Hawks.
Eric Krogman joins the list of John Nagel, Casey Ditch, Todd Klosterman, and B.J. Hermson as the 4 before him to reach the 1,000-point club in boys basketball history at West Delaware. A foul call on Zeeser.
Yes. Yeah, that's a pretty good elite group right there. That's a pretty good ball players through the year right there. That's a who's who.
The number 1, B.J. Hermson with 1,429. Klosterman with 1,248. Casey Ditch, 1,071. John Nagel, 1,052. He reached that last year. Got the 1,000-point mark in that sub-state win over center pointer Banna. No good on the free throw there by Townsley. Hawks lead by 23. 1:10 and counting here in the fourth. Zeeser, left wing. He'll try to get rid of it. Townsley knocks it back to him. Now back up top to Keegan Colbert. Under a minute to play. After the third quarter, West Delaware girls are leading down into it by 4, 32-28. This one goes out of bounds off of the Hawks. And it will go to the Sabres. So 32-28. West Delaware down by 5 at half, playing good basketball tonight. Battle back, going into the fourth, they lead by 4 points. Down in DeWitt inside Central High School tonight. There's a pass that's thrown out of bounds. 43.7 to go here in the fourth.
That'd be such a good one for Coach Conrad and those girls to get. They've been knocking at the door. So
0-8, they need that East Side Conference win.
That'd be a good one.
Close calls. Some good play. Almost knocked off Western Dubuque a week ago. There's a 3 by Zeeser. No good. Engelken with the rebound. That's no good. Off the back of the rim. Chasing it down. Colbert for a 3. No good. Off the backside. Hunter Zeeser gets away with a foul. Inside. Logan Wynn puts it up. Officials letting them play here. Zeeser no good. Off the back of the rim. 20 seconds to go. Coming away with at that time is Necker. Passes it up. Townsley no good. Off the right side. Rebounded by Logan Wynn. Up ahead. It's stolen away. That time by Jared Payne, Jr. Townsley gets it back for Central DeWitt. Here's a deep 3 from Delaware. Got it to go at the buzzer. Number 4 sinks it. Drew McNamara with the 3-pointer. 5 points for him on the night, and the Hawks get the win by 20. 58-38. The victory here tonight. The West Delaware boys improved their record to 10-4 overall. 7-2 in the east side of the WAMAC Conference. They send DeWitt home with a 3-10 record. The Sabres are now 1-8 in the East of the WAMAC Conference. We'll take a timeout. Our postgame starts next. Hawks get the win, and Derek Krugman gets his 1,000th career point. Now 1,001 points for Derek Krugman. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
When selecting the right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bobin Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bobin Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value the most, whether it's your auto, home, business, health, or even your life. AAA and People's Insurance Agency have been protecting all of your assets for years. So please call your local licensed AAA agent at Mormon Insurance Agency, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, for a free review of all of your insurance needs, because trust is everything.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beavers also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beavers Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beavers to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Sode's Green Acre, located in Guttenberg, offers a fun shopping experience for the entire family. Retro candy, unique gifts and toys, gourmet foods, coffee and tea, top shelf spirits, craft beer and wine, plus a cafe with full bar service. Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg. Find them on Facebook.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Athletes strive for excellence during competition. F&M strives to exceed clients' expectations. Whereas athletes and teams focus on the score, F&M focuses on the success of our valued clients, one relationship at a time. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
Back into Seedorf Gymnasium. The West Delaware Hawks get the victory here tonight by 20, 58-38. Improve the record overall, 10-4, 7-2. That is in the East Side. The WAMAC Conference good for second place. Central DeWitt now 1-8 in the conference, 8th place, 3-10 overall. As other games going on and boys play tonight, Western Dubuque was at Solon, Anamosa at Mount Vernon, as Beckman at Maquoketa, and on the west side, Independence at Benton Community. As finals we do have on the girls' side, 53-28 Northland over East Buchanan, and Maquoketa Valley beats Edco 64-31. Cascade also went over Durant tonight at home in Cascade by the score of 58-19. The Hawks get the 20-point victory, and the highlight of the game is the history as the 5th player ever to reach the 1,000-point mark in West Delaware boys basketball. Derek Krugman, 24 points on the night. He needed 23 coming in, so 1,001 career points as only in his junior campaign for Derek Krugman, as the outstanding All-Stater averages 22 points a game. He had 2 above his average tonight, and that gets him in the history books, etched with those 5 as we've talked about. What a great list. He joins B.J. Hermson, Todd Klosterman, Casey Ditch, John Nagel, and now Mr. Derek Krugman, as we will hear from Derek Krugman, the 1,000-point man, and Coach Matt Utoff here tonight in the postgame show, as we will welcome these boys in. As Derek Krugman, congratulations to him. We will bring him in first, as congratulations to you, my friend.
Thank you.
What an honor it is. All the hard work has paid off. Of course, it's about team and about wins, but this is a special accolade in your career. It's a full tradition here over the years for 1,000, and the 5th man to do it. What's it mean to you?
Oh, it's a nice honor. I've been blessed to play with a lot of great players over the past few years, and that definitely couldn't have been able to do it without them. It's kind of a loss for words right now.
Understandable. As talk about the commitment and your love for basketball. When did it start? 3rd grade, probably, or before that?
I mean, I started playing in 3rd grade and worked at it about every day. Just keep trying to get better, and I don't know.
What do you love about the game of basketball?
I love being with my friends and competing and just going out there wearing a West Delaware uniform.
Absolutely.
You know, I've watched you since you come up in a freshman level, and you know, there's not very many people that'll going to be a 4-year starter and come up as a freshman level, and you know, you could see it coming up that you had some natural ability, and then with all the other things and hard work and perseverance has paid off. That you know, we got a free throw shooting a little bit. This would have been a lot earlier.
Leave it to Bill to give you a reality check.
Free throws, man.
Oh, he's not wrong.
Yeah. I know. Derek Krugman, 1,001 points tonight after his 24-point effort. And as we talked about, this is a great accolade. The numbers will continue to rack up. You'll get your hands on most of the stats here in West Delaware boys basketball. But for you, I know the goals are bigger, the team goals and what you can accomplish with your coaches and your teammates here, and that is to go further than what you did last year, of course, as a team with getting 4th place in state.
Yeah, I mean, we've got same goals we set out as last year. I mean, we want to win the WAMAC, then we want to get down to state, and then we want to make a run at it all. And I like the position we're in right now. We've got control of our own destiny, and we can still win the conference, get down there, and make a run at it.
Absolutely. Your Barnstormer teammate A.J. Green had that great effort Tuesday night in Cedar Falls, getting the 1,400-point mark. Jake Hilmer reached 1,000 points earlier in the year, and now it was your turn. Part of this Barnstormer team is great players and great success, but great people around you to help it out and great family support as well.
Yeah, I couldn't have done it without all of them.
Absolutely. Congratulations, and great luck as we continue on this journey.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
You betcha. Derek Krugman, the outstanding All-State junior, getting 24 points here tonight. As 1,000 career points for Derek Krugman, bringing in head coach of the Hawks now, Matt Utoff. And what a great honor that is to have now your 2nd player to reach the 1,000-point plateau is John Nagel, number 4 on the scoring list in West Delaware boys basketball history, and now Derek added to that list, and tremendous guys on and off the floor, and just great talent.
Special kid.
You know, he's an absolute pleasure to coach. You know, the one couple things about Derek is first off, he's a 4.0 student, which is phenomenal. As much time as he puts in, you know, in the off season, during the season, you know, and take care of the business. He's a leader in the classroom. He does all that important stuff. Another thing that I love, he loves to be coached. You know, if you come to practice and realize how hard I push him and how hard we ride him on stuff, and he just takes it all in. He responds. He probably gets tired of my same old madness at times, but you know, every day he comes to work and he just blessed it. You know, and it's a great individual honor. I know you touched on it as well. You know, he's played with some phenomenal players. You know, and like tonight was tough. I didn't tell the team. I told the team it was about midway through the third. And you know, Tyler had it going. Tyler had 16 points, and then you know Tyler probably could have 30 tonight. And then you just saw him kind of get off the aggressive and try to get Derek involved. That's just the type of kids that we have. You know, it's a total team effort. You know, that gets him involved. But you know, back-to-back 1,000-point scores with Johnny and Derek. You know, it's as a coach. You know, when I came back here 5 years ago, I never would have dreamed of that. And you know, we got bigger goals in mind. But you know, it is nice sometimes to kind of sit back and just recognize some of these great individual accomplishments, because you know our program has came a long way in the recent years, and these kids have put so much time in and bought into what we're trying to do. So it's nice to see some of these things happen.
Or some great West Delaware boys basketball history with B.J. Hermson, Todd Postman, Casey Ditch, and then John Carr, Adam Salo down the list, sandwiched in between John Nagel and Derek Krogman. So a lot of talent has gone through here over the years in this boys basketball program.
Yeah, and there is, and there's a lot more coming up. You know, we have a lot of buzz in the community about basketball program, and it's just special to be a part of. You know, it's an absolute blast coming to work with these kids every single day, and you know, I'm excited to see we finally got this thing rolling. We're really playing well, and hopefully it continues over. And we got a huge one tomorrow morning.
Yes, indeed. One more on Derek. When did he find out about the record? Did he know coming in?
I called his dad last night and talked to Al for a little bit, and made it clear, try not to tell him. Derek knew. You can tell. I mean, these guys check their stuff. He knew. You could just kind of tell. He felt a little uptight a little bit tonight. And, you know, I personally told him at the start of the second half, he kind of struggled a little bit and was kind of forcing the issue. And I just said, just relax. I said, you're going to be the first junior in school history to score 1,000 points. Yeah. It's happening tonight. We want to do it in front of our home crowd. The ball's coming to you, big fella. And he did. He settled down, and you know, I probably got a little crazy. I was calling 3-point plays for him just to try to speed the process up, because I wanted to give him a little bit of rest. And you know, like Bill said, if he went to the free throw line, who knows what was going to happen tonight?
Yes, indeed. As came out and played decent basketball, able to get that 12-point lead over Central DeWitt in the first half, and then in the second half build up a lead at as much as 24, and able to get a 20-point victory here tonight. What were the differences in your mind here tonight?
You know, we guarded. You know, DeWitt does such a good job of attacking the basket, and that's what their whole offense is. And you know, they came out of the gate and they tried to slow the pace down a little bit, and then they would attack and pick and choose their battles. And I don't think we did a very good job early, stop the penetration. Then we kind of settled in a little bit and stopped the ball, and good things happened. We knew we could get some great stuff, but this place, you know, it was a good revenge game for us. You know, we let one slip down there, and I'm just extremely happy for the guys, and we just got to keep coming to work every day and controlling what we can control.
Well, as good as the defense was tonight, you know, I don't know if you've even 9 points first quarter, 7 the second quarter, 6 the third quarter. Those are some phenomenal numbers defensively, but yet offensively, I had you for 4 turnovers the first 3 quarters, and then fourth quarter kind of got away a little bit there. But you know, as good as you were playing defensively tonight, you know, offensively they took care of the ball too, and that's great to have that combination.
Yeah, I couldn't. We've been emphasizing the turnover. We had back-to-back games with close to 20 turnovers, so we've been harping on that a little bit in practice. And you know, we can't waste possessions. We got to roll them offensively at times, and we can't waste possessions.
And your first Saturday game coming up, your first 3-game week of the season, your only one of the regular season. Waverly Shellrock opponent in the Wells Fargo Advisors shootout. Rivalry Saturday tomorrow afternoon around 1:45 against the Go Hawks, a rematch of last year's consolation game on that Saturday in early March. And what do you see in this edition of the Go Hawks?
Similar to us. You know, they lost some key guys from last year's team, and it took them a couple games to find their way. And they're physical. They defend extremely well, and it's going to be a heck of a game tomorrow. I can't wait. You know, they ended our season last year in a kind of an emotional letdown game, playing for that third and fourth place, and you know, I think it's going to be the best game, one of the best games of the day tomorrow, and you know, I fully just expect it to be come down to a possession here, possession there.
Should be fun. We'll see you down there. Thanks for your time as always. Congrats on the win tonight.
Thanks, guys.
Betcha. Matt Utah, the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, as the Hawks get the victory here tonight. 58-38, the 20-point victory. No ties, no lead changes in this game. The Hawks led by 4 at the end of the first quarter, 12 at halftime, 24 at the end of the third quarter, and then the 20-point victory as Central DeWitt outscored the Hawks in the only quarter they did of the game was the fourth, 16-12. 58-38, the final here tonight as Central DeWitt drops to 3-10 overall, 1-8 in the east side of the conference. The Hawks improved to 10-4 overall after their 14th game. East record of 7-2, good for second place. 8-4 overall in the Waback Conference. They're now 6-1 in home contests. So the Hawks will take their non-conference record of 1-1 on the road down to Cedar Rapids inside the U.S. Cell Center tomorrow afternoon. And we want to remind West Delaware students for West Delaware student IDs, if you have one of those, you can get in the Skywalk entrance of the Cell Center. Only the Skywalk entrance for $5. So tickets, if you haven't bought your tickets already, otherwise any other gate entrance will be $10. But if you're a West Delaware student, you're heading down tomorrow, head in the Skywalk entrance and you can get in for only $5. We'll be there. We'll have live coverage all day of 3 of our area coverage teams. It'll start tomorrow morning around a little before 10:15 after Jamie Vasky's edition of the Wrestling Coaches Corner tomorrow morning starting at 9 a.m. as we'll have Cascade and Osage. Former Cascade player Reese Roush will join me from the Cell Center courtside tomorrow morning. As around 10:15, the Cougars will take on Osage, and then 1:45, Corey Coates will join me for those 2 afternoon games. West Delaware taking on Waverly Shellrock, and then Western Dubuque, the Bobcats will take on the Linn-Mar Lions. Coates will join me for both of those contests tomorrow afternoon inside the U.S. Cell Center downtown Cedar Rapids. So it should be a fun day of basketball. Fortunately, you're not able to be down there, but I know you'll be paying attention to what happens down there. Hopefully, we'll have 3 good ball games.
Well, and that's what they try to put that together for us, to get some good competition, good matchups down there. And boy, they got some on there that's on paper, should be some dandies. And I'm surprised that maybe some of these parents didn't stick around here a little longer. This is a memorable night here tonight, and man, I'm just so excited for Derek to watch what he did, and the girls just won awesome.
They did. I just got the final as well. West Delaware girls getting their first Wamak East Division win, 47-39 down in DeWitt tonight. So congratulations to Coach Conrad and company. It's been a tough campaign, 1-8 now on the east side, 3-11 overall for the Hawks. But perseverance and keep on fighting, and good things will usually happen in your life. And the West Delaware girls finding that out on the road tonight down in DeWitt as they take down the Sabres 47-39. So pretty good night all the way around, except the bowling team down in Makoka. 2 tough teams for West Delaware bowling, taking on the girls and the boys down there. And unfortunately, the Hawk bowlers came out on the losing side of things down in Jackson County tonight.
Yeah, the boys got defeated 3,007 to 2768. Boys bowled about 150 under their average, and they didn't do too bad the first 2 game set, but then in Bakers they struggled there a little bit, and Makoka just kind of opened it up, and they were led tonight by John Juergens, a nice 4-14 series, 395 by Alex Schneiders. So they just kind of ran a little buzzsaw. Makoka, the top-ranked team, they bowled kind of their average. So, you go down there and bowling and bowling your average, under your average like that, it's tough. But Hawks will learn from that, and they'll come back and have a great practice next week, and then next Friday night out the Lightning Lanes for their final home game. The girls' side, they were down 21 pins after the first 2 games set, 17-50 to 17-29. And then they struggled in the Baker game as well. The first 2 games, both in just the 130s. And they ended up losing tonight 26-82 to 25-09. And Makoka to the number 5 seed, match average. Hawks are number 6. So, Hawks have gotten beat twice this year now, both times by teams that are a little higher match score. So, nothing to shake your head about. Hawks bowled about 130 above their average and still lost. So, a great job tonight by the Hawk girls team and just couldn't quite overcome that. But they'll come out and both coaches will tell you they're just eyeing to get a little better each week and come out and get well here for coming up 2 weeks for WAMAC and then regionals to try to qualify for state and get back down state.
As the good luck to the West Delaware bowling teams as they rebound from their losses here. As we'll have their coaches, Coach Bosenberg and Coach Morris on again in the coaches' corner in a couple of weeks. Once again here tonight, the Hawks boys on the gymnasium with a 20-point win, 58-38, leading the way. Derek Krogman with 24 points as they needed 23, 1,001 points now. He's number 5 man all-time West Delaware boys basketball history to reach that 1,000-point mark behind the leading of all time, B.J. Hermson with 14.29, Ty Closterman with 12.48. Casey Ditch, that's 1979 graduate Casey Ditch with 1,071. John Nagel graduated last year and got those 1,000 points in that sub-state game. Nagel with 1,052, and now Derek Krugman, the junior, the first junior ever to accomplish the feat as 1,001 points as ahead of John Carr, 909 points, and Adam Sala with 871. As the next goal for Krogman, he'll be trying to get that most points scored in a season. Last year, he was 426 in the 16-17 campaign, and he's 6th all-time on that list behind Hermson, Ditch, Closterman, Ron Wasty, and Todd Closterman. As the West Delaware Hawks get the victory here tonight, 58-38. Some final scores from around the area. Girls basketball tonight, Northland beat East Buchanan 53-28. Maquoketa Valley over Edco 64-31. Cascade a winner over Durant by the final score 58-19. The West Delaware girls get their first WAMAC East Division win 47-39. And halftime from the boys contest, Edco and Maquoketa Valley 36-20. Edco over Maquoketa Valley. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. We'll after 10 o'clock for Cascade basketball against Osage. West Delaware and Western Dubuque coming up later on in the day for the boys rivalry Saturday inside the U.S. South Center. Don't forget the area wrestling coaches corner tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. As Jamie Vansky will have Coach Jeff Boss, the West Delaware Hawks, and a good majority of our area coaches tomorrow morning as well. Thanks to all 47 of our sports boosters, and thanks to in-studio producer Ashley Bramey. For my partner Bill Logan, John Swisher saying once again the Hawks win 58-38, and great congrats to Derek Krogman, who becomes the 5th 1,000-point getter in West Delaware boys basketball history by scoring 24 tonight, leading the Hawks as they are now 10-4 overall, 7-2 in the WAMAC East Division. Have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Friday night. So long, everybody, from Seedorf Gymnasium.
Valentine's